Welcome to another episode of RideShare RoadTalk, Conversations in Motion, a podcast where we create unfiltered talk space that examines the meaningful lives of my passengers while engaging in personal and topical discussions. I'm your host and driver, John Fondas, and we're cruising the streets of Washington, D.C. Buckle up. Let's drive. So tell me about you. What's your story?
My story is I work for Red Bull.
Oh,
the energy drink.
Okay.
I work for Red Bull. I love my job.
So you're my person if I need the Red Bull hookup, is what I'm saying.
I might be. I very well might be.
I had an old neighbor friend of mine who did artist relations for a guitar company.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just show up at my house with like 5 cases of Red Bull.
Smart
Be like,
man.
here. And I'm like, dude, I don't really need all
Keep
that.
you energized.
And whoever discovered the Red Bull and vodka, genius.
Genius. Yeah, we have so many flavors now that it's like people getting real creative with the cocktails.
Well, it's like riding the lightning, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're balancing the edge of the stimulant and the depressive at the same time.
Yeah, I've had too much Red Bull today. I'm feeling a little nauseous.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I'm going to dinner, so it's
Okay, that's good. So, I mean, what's that like for you? How'd you fall into that gig?
Honestly,
Yeah.
by chance. I'm originally from Boston.
Nice.
I quit my full-time job and worked my part-time job, like basically full-time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was basically like a brand ambassador for Molson Coors beverage company.
Okay. I see the pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I met the people on the team on Marathon Monday, and I'm like, you guys are drunk at work. I want your job. And they're like, oh, there's a program. Are you interested?
Wait, what kind of program first?
Not
They clean you out before
AA.
you start?
No, there's a program to like get you like hired.
Yeah.
So they flew me. I did the interview process, 3 interviews. I got chosen. They flew me out to Milwaukee for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then they're like, you have to be 100% willing to relocate. And I said, okay. And yeah, they chose for me to move to the DMV.
Wow.
And so that was right at the pandemic. I moved here October 2019. Pandemic happened. Hated working for Molson Coors. I'm like, it's a lot of old white men. It's a little not my vibe.
Fair.
And then Red Bull reached out to me, and they had all the perks.
Okay.
They give you a car, pay for your gas, pay for your car insurance. Like, the benefits are endless with Red Bull. And yeah, I've been here ever since.
That's a good start to your story. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
I've been here ever since. And
So the Boston connection, you still have people back there? Or
I do.
whereabouts? I don't know it intimately, but give me a juxtaposition.
I have family in Roxbury, Dorchester.
Okay.
I have some folks out in Lynn, which is a little bit outside of the city.
Okay.
Some folks in Brockton, all over.
So you're entrenched. Okay, that's cool.
I am a Bostonian.
I did a summer vacation with my family. This was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly Maine. We did 2 weeks and turned around at Bar Harbor, and the last stop was Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Needed to go to Fenway and all that,
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, I know it's a great city, and I'm a history buff.
Where's the butt? I feel like there's a butt coming.
Oh, it's coming, for sure. But
Yes.
we had such an amazing kind of bucolic downshift kind of experience in Maine. The stimulus overload literally ruined the whole trip.
Really?
Because that was our last stop.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, I'm like in lobster blueberry pie mode, getting up at like 11, and all of a sudden I'm in Boston, and now there's like bullshit going on and just
It's a lot.
tension. And it's my thing. I get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can roll with that. I just wasn't in the right mindset for it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely got to be in the right headspace.
yeah.
For good old Boston.
Yeah. My kid, my oldest son, he was a football kid,
Mm-hmm.
and he was being recruited at some schools, and there was one, it was north of Providence, which I know isn't Boston,
Mm-hmm.
but they had a business program that had a feeder program into Boston and New York by
Was
default.
it Brown or something? Like an Ivy League? Or...
No, it's called Bryant.
Oh, I know Bryant University. I have a lot
Yeah.
of friends who went to Bryant.
Yeah, it was cool, a little small,
Mm-hmm.
not much going on. But
Way more than my school that I went to.
where'd you go?
I went to Wheaton College. So a little
With a
bit.
W, Wheaton?
Yep.
Okay.
So north of Rhode Island as well.
Okay.
1,600 people.
Yeah, that is small.
So Bryan is bigger.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's one of those deals where you know where you stand within 2 weeks. It can be challenging or it can be like dialed in,
It's
I guess.
like, I was like, if I probably went to a bigger school, I might have failed out. It might have been a little harder. So it was right where it needed to be.
Yeah, my school was very small.
Mm-hmm.
That was down in Florida.
Okay.
1,000 years ago.
I used to live in Miami. I would go back.
Okay. Yeah, I went to school in Boca.
Okay, go.
What a horrible place to be as a 18-year-old kid.
Terrible.
Late 80s.
Terrible time.
What could go wrong? My God. Don't know what my parents were thinking.
Love Florida.
Yeah.
Let me not say Florida.
Yeah.
Had a good time in Miami.
For sure.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I have the opportunity where I'm building a second business down there with an old friend of mine, and she's in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I could just live there, but I might be able to do like a modified snowbird down there for the winter and move some things around and then come back here in the summer. And
yeah, my good friend, I want to say he's like 65 now. He's a snowbird. And I'm just like, that is the life right there.
It can be, especially if you're renting something that's kind of pre-furnished, you're not dealing with insurance.
He owns and then like he rents in the off season. So, residual income there.
Perfect.
He's making money off of it.
Perfect.
Which is smart,
Yeah.
People always want to go to Florida, South Beach. It's not the same post-pandemic, but
yeah,
it might be better that way.
The humidity thing is just a trunk slammer for me. I can't deal with it anymore. I just can't.
It's a lot.
I'd rather be cold.
Humid or really rainy or just humid.
Yeah. I know I'd be a vampire. Like if I would only go out at night, which is fine, but all al fresco at night, having do dinners,
but it's
whatever.
not even like you have a lot of hair in your head. That's what most people are worried about is their hair getting frizzy.
That's true.
What are you gonna have a little sweat on you? Think about your hair is gonna be like a bush.
I love it. Great observation. To be fair, I voluntarily shaved my head 15 years ago.
Fair.
Thick, full of Greek, Italian. My hair wasn't going anywhere.
Did it never
shaved
go
it
back?
off. And over the course of time, I did start seeing like the pattern on top. I'm like, God damn.
Were you getting the cul-de-sac?
The who?
The cul-de-sac?
The cul-de-sac.
That's what people call it.
I call it bullshit. I don't call it a cul-de-sac. But yeah, it's there now. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'm 56. Mm-hmm. Whatever. It's fine.
It's fine. You're totally fine.
That's so funny. So tell me more about this. What is it? Balos is
a Mediterranean restaurant that opened probably like a year and a half ago, I would say. And it's literally like, they call them supper. They're opening more and more of them, but they're called supper clubs, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Where they're still kind of nightlife centric. There's a live DJ in there. They have a whole segment where like the waiters come around and give you a stack of black napkins. They cut the lights off, and then when the lights come back on, everyone throws napkins. Like it's a whole party. People are standing on the couches, and then like the food's also good too.
Okay. Clientele wise, vibe, age range.
It's a mix.
Am I going to be like a fish out of water on?
No.
Just kick it. Just everything's cool.
It's a mix.
Okay. All right.
I would say that like age-wise it's a mix, but I think that like people usually go there for like their birthday dinner. Like you don't want to go there like you I don't know, like you just went deep sea fishing or something, but it's a nice vibe in there, and the food is pretty tasty as well.
The nice byproduct of doing this podcast is I get to rediscover the city through other people's lens, which is really cool.
And I'm also vegan, so if you have any vegan listeners, you can get a vegan meal there.
Oh, I have a good vegan story for you. Drove a couple of people just to get content, right? And this one lady randomly said, hey, have you seen any fights tonight? I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, Valentine's Day, fights. I'm like, no, what are you talking? That's a thing? She's like, yeah. I said, just watch, you'll get one. Okay, have a nice night. See you later. Next ride. Young couple, date, Valentine's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a vegan. He's not. They're going to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but they started talking about the book, The Life of Pi. Familiar?
Uh-huh.
I'm staying out of it at this point. But her position was the tiger never should have been on the boat to begin with because it's not fair to the tiger.
Okay.
Like taking the vegan position a
Mhm.
little too far outside of the bubble, in my opinion. Right. It's a book. Like, I get it. So I don't know if he knew like the door was closed before it even opened, but he's like laying in a little bit, like pressing it. And he's like, I don't see it that way. And then, well, how do you feel about this? I'm going to New Orleans and I'm going to get on an airboat and we're probably going to go down and like take pictures of little baby alligators and stuff and feed them marshmallows and things. And then she fires back, I don't like that for you. So, first of all, let's unpack that phrase
Extremist.
for a couple of days. I don't like that for you. Okay. And then at that point, I just can't take it. And I chime in. I said something to the effect of, well, I think the marshmallow is vegan, so maybe there's some common ground there for you.
Oh my
or
god.
something like that.
You're hilarious.
Oh, I know. It was so funny because, I don't really need the job. I just figured, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a little icy, and then I kind of apologized, and she was like, no, you're in it now. And so now it was this
the three of y'all.
This triangle of weirdness going on.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. And when they're getting out, and he did the right thing, they were going to a vegan restaurant. Like, good for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you could just tell, like there was a pathology and it was just over before it started.
Yeah, he's like, this is too much for me. Probably should have picked a different day, bro.
Maybe. And so as he's sliding out of the car, he looks at me and kind of laughs. And I said, hey man, I dare you to get a steak later. And then the door shuts, right?
I hope you laugh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did that become part of your life? That lifestyle or that choice? Political, nutritional, both?
Nutritional.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I moved here, I had just always had, it's just still like, I think you're forever just trying to figure out your what kind of health type of lifestyle you want to live.
Mm.
And so I had given up beef and pork in high school. One of my classmates told me some freaky story. I can't even remember what it was, but it was enough for me not to eat beef or pork again.
Okay.
And then
oh my God, it was green for a second.
I think that I just started to learn. I had a lot of stomach problems.
Okay.
And so during the pandemic, I self-diagnosed myself with a soy intolerance, and soy was in everything. And I was just miserable.
Oh.
But I was like, okay, well, my stomach still hurts, so maybe it's not soy. So I just went down this rabbit hole of just like information.
Okay.
And so I started to learn about the stuff that that we're eating.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, they're trying to kill us.
Like,
why is all this stuff banned in Europe and like we still eat it here? I'm like, so I literally was like, they're trying to kill us.
Yep.
Literally.
GMO, I get it.
They call it, sick care, not health care. And so from then on, like just the more information I learned, at first it had nothing to do with animals. It was really just like me just knowing what I was consuming.
Yeah.
And I had gone vegan one time before years ago, but it wasn't a thing. And I was really hungry and I was partying hard.
Yeah.
So I was eating like bags of chips, fries, and at the end of the night, and I was like, my skin was breaking out.
Yeah. All things processed. And
so now it's just kind of like, that's how it started. I just educated myself.
Okay. That's interesting. Like, I mean, there's no way in hell I could ever do that. But I had a recent, like, pretty bad health diagnosis.
My question is, why do you say you could never do that?
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't think I could. I'm sure I know myself. I could try, but the longevity of that effort might not be there. But when I got this diagnosis, it required a complete radical change of the way I ate, consumed, or whatever. And I've been this size my whole life, athletic, played sports, yada, yada. I'm Greek and Italian. I know how to cook. I cook good food. I just probably haven't just exercised well my whole life or whatever, or properly. But through this process of just going 180, replacing complex carbs with quinoa, lean pork and chicken versus steak, lots of fish, juicing, vegetables, all that. This reducing the sodium, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That to me was the kicker, was how much sodium is in things that don't necessarily need to be there. Like a frozen chicken breast, plain, that you would think is super healthy, that you would get, say, at Costco, has like 700 milligrams of sodium in it.
And they're injecting it with it.
And you're only supposed to have 1,500 for the day. So I think I'm making these great adjustments, limiting my inbound, but what's already in the product itself is derailing me.
Yeah.
So I get it. I think that's great when you have that much self-awareness and you do a change like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's definitely not easy. And I find myself trying to shy away from putting myself in the category of vegan because like when I was in Europe, trust and believe, I was eating some prawns.
Okay.
I had some octopus.
That's fair.
But like I can't eat that here.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just think I'm a conscious eater.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna start calling myself that. A conscious eater.
Labels are bullshit anyways,
I feel like
right?
labels are meant, religion, political party, everything is meant to divide us.
You know,
and we don't need to be divided. We need to be coming together.
I agree. And you should be able to eat what you want. Just don't tell me it's because of a tiger on a rowboat that puts you on that journey, because that's some bullshit right there. It just is. That girl was so crazy.
Yeah. However, I do feel that majority of people have food addictions, and people know that like eating an excessive amount of meat or processed food or fried food is bad for you, but they're like and that's why I say like, why do you think you can't do it? It's because you want to eat what you want to eat, but it's also like, it's bad for you.
Right.
So it's just like...
Yeah. But to be fair though, I've been eating so clean now for like 6 months. I don't want to eat anything uber saturated because I'll feel horrible.
Yeah,
I just don't want to do it. But I've learned a new way to enjoy the food that I do happen to allow myself in small bites.
It's a process.
I adopted the Japanese, what is that? Umami. It's about the experience, the texture, the flavor.
Yeah.
I don't need a big, huge plate of one thing. Just give me a couple small bites of like 10 different things.
Yeah.
And it's more of an experience.
For sure.
And if I'm in a jail, 5-6 nights a week at home, I go out once to dinner somewhere. And that's cool. And I kind of enjoy that kind of change of my brain chemistry that way.
But yeah, that's my story.
Okay. I like it. And you're young enough to where you're going to have a lot more chapters, which is great.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What's considered young these days?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, I'm 56.
I thought you were 57.
Damn it. Give me 3 weeks. In my head, it's a ping pong game, back and forth.
Both ages are good.
Yeah. Like I know you're vegan, I'm just going to tell you straight up, Surfside fish tacos, off the hook.
I've had Surfside
so
before,
good.
but I definitely had vegan tacos.
Okay. I'm sure those are good too.
They are. Well, if you like lamb, though, they say the lamb at Balos is really good.
Okay. I'm totally going to drill into that for sure. I appreciate that. Normally, I pass that on to someone else in my journeys, but I'm going to hold that one for myself.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. This is a supper club. They just opened Bar Angie, and then... No. It's like a nickname for one of my kids. Oh. It's at the light on the left.
Okay, cool. Balos Bar Angie. Similar kind of deal.
Gaia, I don't know how to pronounce it. Gaia. That's the new one. It's not open yet. It's opening next week.
Okay.
Oh, this is a picture.
Cool.
Beautiful.
It was lovely chatting with you. Yeah.
Well.
Enjoy your evening. And small world, who knows? Maybe I'll see you in there someday.
For sure. You never know. Be safe.
Absolutely. Take care. Bye now.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of RideShare RoadTalk. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, we'd love for you to review the podcast on your favorite listening platform like Apple or Spotify. Your support helps us so much, and don't forget to reach out on Instagram with your feedback or topic suggestions. Until next time, let's drive.